1999 Mazda Miata. Out for a little morning cruise before it gets too hot. For about 5 years. It was kind of a pseudo birthday present for my 30th birthday. I ended up buying it from the person who purchased it for my birthday about a year and a half ago, and I've just been doing more stuff to it ever since. It's a fun little car. I'm trying a new loop. New road, Stroker Road. This is okay so far, a little bumpy. It's so hard to tell on Google Maps what a road's gonna be like until you actually get out there. I try to scout them as best I can, just because she's pretty low and suspension's pretty stiff. I keep knocking my phone off the mount. But I saw a couple of corners out here on the map, so I wanted to come check it out. I live in Houston where it's really flat. There's not a lot of corners or hills. It's not the most fun driving experience. But you hunt for what you can and value what you find. There's a couple of nice roads up in the Sam Houston National Forest, but it takes me about an hour to get up there. It took me maybe 15-20 minutes to get here. Driving this thing around town. Ooh, got a little loose. Alright, I need to find somewhere to turn around and change the camera. Well, that was a fun little ride. I'm a little toasty, even though it's like 8:30 in the morning. It's still very humid. But yeah, I got her back in the garage. I figured I'd show off the car a little bit, tell you a little bit about what I've done to it. Again, this is my 1999 Mazda Miata. This is my dream car. Despite driving Porsches and Ferraris and a whole bunch of other crazy stuff, this is it. This is the one I dream about. This is the one I daydream about. I can't wait to do more stuff too. Can't wait to drive again. This is the one. I don't know, it just has this character to it. It is not fast at all, but man is it fun. It makes all the right noises. And yeah, I've done some cool stuff to it. Obviously the basic cold air intake, full exhaust all the way back, upgraded the Mishimoto radiator hoses, a bunch of little stuff like that, a lot of maintenance. Some flying Miata bits here and there, nice catch can, and I've done quite a bit of heat management stuff, being that it's hot as hell, and I ripped this thing on the track and out on the street. So I've got the header blanket, I've done some heat shielding for the intake, as well as brake fluid and clutch fluid. If you've been watching my channel and my shorts, I also took the seats and the carpet and the center console, and I put in a bunch of heat and sound deadening. And then the other day I actually put in an exhaust heat shield underneath. As well as a lot of frame bracing. I've got the double diagonal roll bar seat belt brace. I've also got some Garage Star fender braces in here. They connect the door to the front of the car, really stiffen up the car, but the fact that it's a convertible can kind of be a noodle. And then I've got some Hankook Ventus RS4 225/45 R15. They're on some 9-inch, so a little bit of a stretch, nothing crazy. I have a Racing Beat mid-pipe, Goodwin Racing header, and a wonderful Roadster Sport 4 muffler with the Helmholtz chamber. It sounds awesome, but I can still just kind of cruise around the street and be quiet. Bilstein DIY coilovers, those are pretty nice. Yeah, did the steering wheel wrap, bucket seat, and belts just this last week. I've also been holding on to this for like 5 years and I didn't know what it was. It is a Ram air scoop for cabin air when you're driving. Actually makes a big difference. There's a couple of really cool things that I've done that are a little more unique. There's less Miata out there with them. The X intake mod is probably the coolest one. It is taking an exhaust cam, cutting the tang off of it, and aligning it to be an intake cam, so I have the same lift and duration for exhaust and intake. Gives me a little bit better top end RPM torque, but kind of robs a little bit from the bottom to get there. But yeah, I won't bore you with every last detail. I'll make that a different video if people want that. I really appreciate you guys riding along with me today. This is my passion project. I've almost done editing the Buffalo National River. That'll be a really cool video to show y'all. It's taken me quite a bit to get through that footage and still have a normal life. So I appreciate y'all's patience, and I hope you enjoy the shorts and this in the meantime. Thanks.